Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever we are in this part of this world. How is everybody doing this morning? Hendrik, how are you doing?
Yeah, we're good.
Thank you, Andrew. Hello, Joe. How are you?
I'm
Happy
doing
New
okay. I'm doing great. Happy 2025.
You too, you too.
Mm.
Okay, I like this name. Pay me what you owe me. Okay, I really like this name, whoever this guy or girl is. Okay, I guess we can start, right, Hendrik? Okay, now I can see Hendrik. Thank you. So welcome to today's enlightening session on Super Saturday, brought to you under the banner of the Global Health Entrepreneurship Program. Our focus today is on a topic that resonates deeply with all of us: longevity through health and wellness practices. And it is my privilege to introduce an extraordinary individual who exemplifies innovation and dedication in the health and wellness industry, Hendrik Schulz, everybody. Hendrik is a visionary leader and a passionate advocate for transformative wellness solutions. And with a wealth of experience in this field, he has been at the forefront of promoting the remarkable benefits of ASEA. It's a cutting edge technology powered by redox signaling molecules. This revolutionary product optimizes cellular health, unlocking new levels of vitality and well being. Hendrik's mission is to empower individuals to achieve their best selves through science based approaches, making a profound impact on countless lives. His insights and passion have been instrumental in showcasing ASEA as a cornerstone for longevity and sustained health. And today, Hendrik is also joined by Dr. Sunny Ahonsi. He's an esteemed health and wellness expert. Together, they will guide us through how ASEA and holistic practices are shaping the future of health and well being, providing all the tools and technologies, all the strategies to live a vibrant life, a fulfilling life. So let us extend a warm and enthusiastic welcome to Hendrik and Dr. Sunny as they take us on this exciting journey through optimal health and longevity. Thank you, and let's dive in today's session. Over to you, Hendrik.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Sending here from Denmark. Glad you're here, and Happy New Year. I'm going to tell you something about a breakthrough in health and wellness. I can just, if I can share some slides, if I can be a co-host, maybe I'm already a co-host. I can see if I can share something. Great. Må du ikke lige hjælpe os der? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's great. Yes. I want to show you how to be a thousandaire. Everybody is dreaming about being a millionaire. Well, start to be a thousandaire. How to make £1,000, €1,000, $1,000 extra in residual income per month. So I'm gonna show you how easy actually it is. I've been in this industry for 9 years now. I met this incredible industry and unique product with patents more than 9 years ago, and I have been doing this full time around the world, being around sharing this product with a lot of people, being paid in hugs and goosebumps, and really making a change for a lot of people. So maybe this is also interesting for you to do something, other things that you're doing today, maybe on the side of what you're doing, earning some extra money. It could also be that you are looking at this like I did 9 years ago and thinking, wow, to help people to get a better health, and to make a residual income for every hour for the rest of my life, I could just see that this could be a good opportunity for me. I've been in this health and wellness industry for 15 years. I am 57 years old. I don't feel like 57. I have a better health than I ever had before. I was, when I started in this industry, much bigger. I had very still sitting work at that time and was not very active at all. So that really changed my life totally. And also my biologic age went almost 30 years down in these 9 years that I have drank these incredible product. So hope this is interesting for you. I'm gonna split this up in 5 different small places, like telling about the mission that we have in this company, also telling about this fantastic business model like network marketing, how to share this, and how normal private people can take part of a huge business. Also about the company ASEA, what you are bringing into the market, and this how to become a thousandaire, how you can earn this extra money, not only once, but residual, and how you can get started in this fantastic business. So we are a team of global entrepreneurs around the world on a mission to create as many thousandaires as possible in this coming year, in 2025, to find some people who's open to come into a new industry and earn extra money. Because number one killer in the world is stress. And number one type of stress is financial stress. And that's not stress because you have too much money. That's often because it's not money enough. It's like that with money and oxygen. When you have plenty of it, you don't give it a second thought. But when you don't have enough, it's everything you think about. So recession and higher prices, I guess it's been the same also in the UK and where you are located, that people's having less and less money for their daily activities. So I can see this. So to have £1,000 or €1 extra in addition to what you're currently earning is for most family 10 to 20% pay raise. So that means to have it like extra on the side of what you're already doing. That's really fantastic to have extra money on the side of what you're doing, and also without going to work, because to work is to share or exchange time for money. This is to build something up that you can benefit from every hour for the rest of your life. So to have a residual income, that's fantastic. Everybody know how it is to have residual bills coming once a month that you have to pay anyway. So this is how to build up a residual income and to have some extra money on the side of what you're doing. And this about residual income. How can you do residual income? You can be a great singer or write some good books, but to make 1,000 extra in residual, that will be equal to have 240,000 in your bank or in some investment that you can get 5% of interest. So I'm not going to tell you that this is going to happen overnight or in the coming weeks or in the coming months. That's actually possible to build up very quickly. But of course, it's going to take some time and some focus, but it's not going to take as long as it's going to take to have 240 grand in your bank. So if you can understand this, the residual income, you'll walk through a brick wall to get it, because to be paid when you're sleeping, that's really freedom. So you could be a good artist and making residual income already, maybe having 60 apartments in UK that you're renting out. That's also giving residual income. Maybe you're a family with George Michael, who just had a lot of times been made this song with Last Christmas. Now he's not here anymore, but his family is for sure having a high residual income every Christmas. So if you're not good at writing books or a good singer, are not having a lot of investments already in apartments, or then actually all these, that's require talent or capital, that you have to buy all these apartments before you can have some income from that. So, but this is actually the opportunity of normal people to have residual income, because we have something that people wants and needs. And this is working. You're going to see this is incredible products and hearing incredible testimonials. So people want to reorder. And every time they reorder, you earn money. So that's really giving normal average people to the opportunity to create above average passive residual income. And that's in word of mouth referral marketing or network marketing. That's giving us a huge opportunity, because you did this already all your life. You did network marketing all your life. You were recommending a lot of things to your friends. That could be the nice cruise. That could be your new electric car that everybody's going to know about, how fantastic this is. Or this brand new restaurant coming in town that you have been there with your family or friends. And now you're going to tell your neighbor and your colleague and everybody about this restaurant. But it's not like that, that next time you're going to come to that restaurant and say, whoa, George, you have taken a lot of people down here. So of course, your meal today is for free. You don't have to worry about that. It's not going to be like that. You are doing this, recommending books, everything, and women are especially good at this when they have been at the new hairdresser or is very satisfied to be there. They're going to tell everybody. So you did this all your life, but you didn't get paid for doing it. So that's actually how this business is, because we're doing the opposite of traditional companies. Traditional companies is doing the mad thing. That means marketing, advertising, and distribution. And that means a lot of extra cost is brought to the product. Actually, normally it's 60 to 80% of the cost of a product is in only marketing, advertising, and distribution. That means something that don't make your product better, but actually something that you're going to pay for. So if you ever bought something for £100 and thought that that was really not more than £30 worth, then you're actually right. So what we are doing, we are giving people the opportunity to buy directly at the headquarter, at our facilities directly, so everybody can get the cheapest price. So we're not going to have any commercials in the future. We are not going to bring these products to normal shops around in UK or in India or in Sweden or in Spain. We're not going to do that. We're going to have normal people like you and me to share this. That could be as a customer. Of course, as a customer, you get the best price because you're not going to pay for commercials or advertising, other distribution to a lot of different chains. So here you buy directly. That gives you also the opportunity to have your products for free if you just talk with a few people. And you're not going to have product stockpiling. You're not going to have anything with payment processing to do, and no shipping and handling. ASEA is going to do that for you. So the only thing you're going to do is talk to some people, somebody who wants to have a better health, and somebody maybe also wants to have a better wealth. So talk with people. Everybody as a customer, they can save money in this system, but also everybody who wants to earn a little bit extra money, they can do it by only talking with a few people instead of that we are using a lot of money on commercial. And of course, if you talk with a lot of people, you can build a team, because maybe some of the people you're talking with are saying, wow, Maria, I also want to do this. I have some good ideas because my sister and have one of my work for sure, they are also gonna use this product. So earning beyond yourself, the bigger team, the bigger income potential. So you make the decision of how quickly is this going to go. That is the power of residual income or leverage. And you can do that all over the world. I have today customers and associates in 22 different countries in 4 different regions around the world. So that means you can earn money 24 hours per day, also when you're sleeping. So by starting somebody in the US who knew somebody in Ireland, who knew somebody in Germany, that knew somebody in the Philippines, who knew somebody in Australia, that again knew somebody in the US. So therefore you can bring customers and associate into your business from all over the world where we have opened until now. And that's already in 36 different countries. And we are opening up to 8-10 new countries during this year. So we are going from country to country, and that's really the harness, the power of residual income, leverage, and going global. So it's working part-time from home. So you can do this from all over the world, like we can see today that people's coming on from all over the world, because you can do this, work from home, talk with people, and making a residual income on a company that has got patents. So people cannot go somewhere else to have the same. That's very important, because your business opportunity is only as good as the product you bring into the market. And I can only tell you, incredible products and fantastic company, Acea. We are the global leader in cellular health. And we were established actually for 15 years ago. We are now operating in 36 different countries around the world. And that's because of the genesis of Acea. That's because of these 2 guys. That's Verdis and Tyler Norton. Verdis Norton have been sitting as a VP at Kraft Food for many years, a huge company. And he's also in the Fortune 50. That means one of the biggest businessmen in USA. He retired when he was 56 years old, but an active businessman like him can not only play golf and having his hand in his pocket for the rest of his life. He was sitting in different boards around in different companies, and suddenly he met this incredible industry with a medicine company in the US who tried to make these redox molecules outside the body, but they didn't have their finances to make it happen. Actually, they were struggling with the economy. So Verdis found the right people, also took his son on board. He was very skeptic, Tyler, from the start, but also bringing Gary Samuelson and Atom Physics with a whole team of scientists into with one project, how to stabilize these molecules outside the body. As soon as that was possible, they knew that they have something big in their hands. Now it was not that important if you had problem with your knee or you had problem with mental things, because at the end of the day, it has something to do with cell communication. So they want to pay this, they want to sell it to the big pharma. Maybe if you and me have created this, we will also think like we're going to have somebody else to bring this around the world. And they were talking with the big pharma. And at the big pharma, they wanted very much to buy this after taking 2 months test period to find out that this was actually the truth, that these 2 guys was the first to have redox signal moleculing outside the body. So at that time, these 2 months, Verdis and Tyler used them to have some test persons who had small to bigger challenges in their body, and testing that out in these 2 months, what was happening with them. They took all these 40 test persons into the media and said, in 2 months' time, we're going to show what happened with these with these 40 people, and also what happened with their challenges during these 2 months. By doing that, they started also to share the product. They were not asked to do that, the 40 people, But they were sharing in these 2 months already this with a lot of other people who had maybe the same challenge. So after 2 months test period, it was not only 40 Americans, it was actually 135 test persons in 20 different countries. So that was why they found out about this network marketing. That was how they found out about the network marketing and found out that this was a fantastic marketing method, because these people were not asked to do that. They just did it because with their heart, they want to share this with others when they had a great experience themselves. At that time, after the 2 months, also the big pharma came with a lot of money and wanted to buy this for much more than Verdus and Tyler actually had asked for. But there were some new rules. Everything was going to be closed down. All patents were going to be burned. All test persons were going to stop. And Verdus and Tyler were going to keep quiet about this for the rest of their life. But they were going to get so much money that they were not going to think about money for the rest of their life. But Verdus already had money enough of sitting with Kraft Food. So he was 70 when he started this and was not interested in money. He was interested in that his project were going to come around the world. So they had to make a decision, and they make the right decision to say no to the payout and say yes to people, to principles, and to purpose. We have a great purpose to come around the world. But how do we tell the world about this powerful technology exist? That's with education. Like, thank you very much coming on today. Learn more about this industry. We are having normal presentations about the products in Wednesdays, and here in Saturdays we are having about the business, how to share this. And everything is about education. And as soon as you know about the product, you also want to share this with others. Of course, it's personal experience. If that's going to be that you're going to put your record in your marathon, or that your headache went away, or what you saw what happened with your grandmother, or whatever, with your neighbor, it's naturally share with others. That's the way we came around the world with this product without spending one single pound in commercial. We are having the best commercial. We are having our customers to tell stories. That's real stories from real people. So we are having a cutting edge technology. It's nothing even close to this. It's a whole new category in health and wellness. And for 2 decades, science have declared this as being impossible ever to make this outside your body. So we are saying we're having the single greatest health science breakthrough of our lifetime. I know that big word, but maybe after this you'll think, maybe he's right. Because we have the world's first and only cell signaling supplement. And you are built from 75 trillion cells. So no matter if you go down to the veins or to the muscles, to your heart, to your lung, to your brain, everything is cell. And they are communicating with each other more than 1 million times per second. That's how we can live, how we can breathe, how things can grow. We are backed up by 7 world patents, and we have now more than 1,000 trade secrets. So we have really made sure that we were not going to have any competition, no copycats. Even after 15 years, nobody even come close to achieve what we have here. Because everything is about cell communication, cell signaling. Your body is the most complex communication network on Earth. But any breakdown in this important cell signaling, and you cannot achieve your full potential. Because it doesn't matter. Everything else, it doesn't matter if your cells can't signal. You can live only from vitamins or good stuff and running a marathon every week. But if your cells can't signal, little else matters. So if it's a problem in your body, if a cell is having a problem, it's like the house is on fire. or no problem, because we have everything in our body, like our immune system, to take care of this. So what would you do in the case of that? It was your house, you'll take your mobile phone and get the fire department. But if there's no signal on your cell phone, then you cannot reach the fire department. They cannot hear the right address. They are not sure where to drive, and your house is going to be burned down in a fire. So this fire department, that could be how you treat yourself. What are you eating every day? What are you drinking every day? Also what you're taking from good stuff, minerals, some exotic juice, some oil, some vitamins to help your body. Everything is material, good material to your body. But if there's no signal, then your body cannot use it. So this is the only way to help the signal to get more clear. That means the ability that you're born with is getting stronger. So actually what we are helping people with is empowering them to feel better than ever before. And often have this been the missing link for better health. And we can see that with sports people, because they know their pulse when they have run 3 miles. They know exactly how many kilos they can take in the gym when they're twice down there per week. They know exactly how it was last time. So it's easy to measure on sports people what's happening. We have 2 Olympic gold winners using this product for more than 10 years, Brita Larsen and Coley Miller. We have also on the right side there, Dexter Yates, 80 years old now. She's world champion in Ironman plus 70. And that's a long distance. It takes 14.5 hours in that age. That's ending with a marathon. And we have a lot of sports people around the world, also sports gym, only based on ASEA, like Sean Burke is having down there. And we also in the UK now for 8 years having Eddie Hall drinking this, the world's strongest man. Maybe you know him, or otherwise all the people you know going in gym, they know exactly who he is. So if you go to YouTube and write ASEA and write Eddie Hall, you can see him in an interview with our commercial t-shirts telling how he got world's strongest man. So we know what we have in our hands. It's great. We have the bottles from the inside out, but also to prove what this can do quickly, we have a gel, a topical version, so you can see what's happening with your skin. Your skin is your only visible organ. So therefore, you can exactly see how you're doing. So test it out with this incredible Renew 28, the only possible way to help your cells to have extra of these redox signal moleculing, and you can easily see what's happening. This is Reidun Bøhn from Norway. She's 74 years old and also in 28 days. So please take a picture before and day 28. Therefore, Renew 28, and also because when it's going best in our life, we are replacing all our skin cells in 28 days. That's until we are 12 years old, until we are 12. Since then, it's going down every day. So when you're 60 years old, same process, take 90 days. Therefore, you can see in the bathroom, in the mirror, that something is happening. But that's our only visible organ. So, you know, it's going to happen the same thing inside. So therefore, help your body with the molecules that your body already recognize. It's already produced in all your cells. So easy to see. With wrinkles, that could be with stretch mark, that could be with cellulite. Actually, world only product that is we are allowed to say about cellulite, because we have the approval from Dermatest in Germany. And other signs of aging, everything on the outside, all tested on one hand for 28 days. Remember to take pictures, then you can see with your own eyes what's happening. But more important, after 4 years in the market, a doctor found out that this was also very good for discomfort relief. So put it on 3 times in 5 minutes, directly where the problem is. Is that the shoulder, the elbow, could be the knee, maybe running around with headache every day. Put extra cell communication where the problem is 3 times in 5 minutes. First, make a movement that you, oh, there, okay. Then put it there. You know, everybody is complaining about pain and want to have relief. So have that in your bag, have it in your car. This is not the most important product, but it's the eye opener that the bottles is very important for having a better health. So the last 40 years, it's been very much about vitamins, minerals, antioxidant, and exotic juice. And nothing bad said about that. That's incredible good materials. But you need labor. Maybe you have also met somebody during your life, but have done all the right thing. Never drinking too much alcohol, never smoking, always out to be active in the weekends, being good to each other and to yourself, and still having problem with their health. And that's when you only have focus on materials. You're running empty of labor. So what we are bringing into your body is the labor, so you can get use of all these materials that you're putting into your body. So the next 40 years, I guess that's going to be about redox. Why? Because we are pioneering in a whole new category of science. We have high impact, life-changing technology. No doubt about that. We have validated by third-party independent science, and some of the last tests made on our gel is made in London, in Bath University. So you can have that sent and read it down in details what this is all about. But you can really see out from that test what this is doing directly with your health. This is heavily patented. We have no competition. It's like having the only gas station in town. If they want to drive, they're going to come to us. And it's not about that I don't need this. Johnny, I'm feeling good. I don't need this. You can never say that, because proven is, and it's written books about that since 1926. So next year, it's 100 years since the first book were made about redox signal moleculing. And now it's 1,200 books is made about these magic molecules. And all these books is telling you can never, ever make this outside your body. But we have it. And we have all the laboratory tests that this is the truth. So, and your body is producing less and less. Not only you, but your brother, your mother, your sister, your son, your neighbor. Everybody is producing less and less and less every day. Every morning when you get awake, you have lesser production than yesterday. That's going to be like that until the last day. And when that stops in our body, when this last signal is sent to our heart just to keep us alive, when that stops, then everything stops. So it's not like I don't need it because I feel very good. You need it. Everybody needs it. And virtually nobody knows about it. And that gives tremendous financial opportunity for the right person. We are in a billion-dollar industry. So think about the people you know in sport. Maybe you know somebody who's going to participate in the London Marathon at April. Maybe somebody who wants to feel younger, to be good to yourself. That's the best investment. Also in the skincare, we have fantastic products that can prove what this is doing. So it's about wellness, sports, and indeed also about skincare. And nobody knows that this is on the market. So please tell everybody you know. We have these fantastic products in cell signaling. That means from the inside out and from the outside in. We have also a skincare kit, incredible high quality, tested out. And it's like that with all our products. You can test it out for 30 days. If you're not satisfied, you can get your money back. That means products with the drink, with the gel, to see if that's really the truth, what this Matt Danish is telling. Also to test out the skincare. Take a picture before take a picture after 30 days. If you can't see any changes, just get your money back. You're not even going to send anything return. You're going to have your money back if you're not satisfied. You cannot do that every month. But of course, if you're not satisfied or somebody's not satisfied, no problem. We know what this is doing. And I know if you take picture, you can indeed see some changes. We're also having normal food supplement. But people say, okay, you just told that you're having the best supplement of the world. Yes, that's for the label. It has nothing to do with food. And the food today from the supermarket or everywhere around is not high quality. It's not containing a lot of good stuff. So you have to help your own body also with the materials. The best way is the source. I had them every day for 9 years. That's why I lost a lot of kilo, because it's having all the vitamins, all micro and macro, and also it's having food. It's having superfood like astronaut food, so you can eat that, and that's very that's giving your stomach everything right, to also that you're not going to be hungry during the day, because it's including a lot of good stuff. To eat these 4 pills every day is like 2 balls of salad, 2 balls of fruit and berries. It's like 1 ball also with green grass, very good both for calcium and magnesium. And on the side of that, it's 20 superfoods developed outside from Europe. So the dirt is very much massive of vitamins. So really effective if you want to lose kilo, but also if you're having vitamins today, these are made exactly to be combined the best way together with the other products. We're also having Biome, that's prebiotica and probiotica. That means both sides, to bring a good gut health, to bring the balance back. Often a lot of diseases coming from the stomach, because as soon as you have problem with your stomach, then suddenly you have problem somewhere else in your body. So bring your stomach in balance, very important. I saw incredible things happening with people who also had heart medication for years. It's so important to bring the stomach back. We're also having omega fish oil with omega 3, 5, and 7. And it's also a lot of antioxidant in there, and also lime, so you don't get burps all day of fish. Last to tell about is also our new products here, made from powder, or made to powder, and you're going to blend it in water, 0.3 liter. The first one is energy. And instead of having Red Bull and Monster drinks and too much coffee, this is pure. It's only made from fruits and berries and vegetables. So it's working in 5-10 minutes, and then 4, 5, 6 hours. So it's really effective and mega quick. So energy is energy now. And I take it every morning, like before this meeting here. I take it, the energy together with the mind on the side of that, the red one. The red one is for everything cognitive. That means children with these letters, with a lot of different letters put together, also with having too much energy and can't be too quiet. We have seen incredible things happening with kids. So don't just leave them there on their medication. Please tell the parents or themselves about this. It tastes very good. So I always take the cognitive thing together with the yellow energy and mix them together in 0.6 liter. Then I got the energy, and I also, the short time memory for me is very important. And also that I want to do something, that I want to take my running shoes here in a half an hour and take 6 miles around, even if it's snow. So to have myself to do that, it's important to have the right mindset. And this mind is really bringing me there. I have also seen great effect on mind with elderly people who can't remember the name of their neighbor anymore, and only made from berries and fruit, and have seen these things happening in the first week. to be honest. And the same with the last one over there, the Turkish. That's actually crazy what's happening with people's sleep. So people who can't sleep very good, they're gonna have a huge change with them called mood. Mood is also doing a lot of things about the mood. So when people's having problem with depression, anxiety, or stress, very effective. We've seen quickly results on these. Again, tasting very good. They are made from saffron, and saffron is known as the most expensive herb of the world, but it's also known as the lucky pill of the nature. So fantastic taste and fantastic effect, and also incredible price. It's less than 1.5 pounds for each serving. So that's the different. The energy is about fatigue, sustainable cellular energy. The mind is to take the brain fog away, to have mental exhaustion and have clarity and focus. And mood, yeah, with anxiety and stress, overwhelmed, just to keep calm. And if you want to drink them for having a better sleep, drink them 2 hours before bedtime. You can measure it on your pulse watch that your quality of sleep is getting much higher. So we are having a massive industry. And of course, also with these new products, we can really go to everybody. It's from teenagers to 80 years old. Everybody is having problem with something or not having the same energy like they want. And actually now we came with a package that you can test out all 3 in one package for around, I think it's 30 pounds. And then you can test with 10 energy, 10 mind, and 10 mood in the new variety pack. And also after 1 year in market, we can see that 81% felt positive already with the first 10 servings. Incredible. So having fast results and on something that people's they are drinking Red Bull, coffee, something else, or having fatigue, you can help people with that, or having their short time memory, or their children with too much power, and for very cheap price. So this is only the beginning. We are having all the right products for people. They can share this together with us around the world. We're going to make opportunity presentations about the business, and we're going to make presentations about the products. So this is your opportunity for making a living while making a difference for a lot of people around the world. So to be a thousandaire, it's only about talking with a few people. We are having this in video, and you can have that sent specific down in every part of this. I'm also making presentation in the compensation plan so we can split everything out, because we have 8 different income. So it's not that easy to understand about the compensation plan, but I'm going to tell some basics about it. And you can also have sent a full video about the compensation plan so you can see everything down to the deep. But important is, how can you earn £1,000 that quickly? How does this compensation plan work? It worked great, but it's going to take some time maybe to find out exactly. Now we are having more than 40 members of the $1 Million Club who have earned more than $1 million here in the company, and actually now 5 members who have earned more than $10 million already in the first 14 years. So it works. It works. So it's only about understanding the compensation plan. And about these 8 different ways to get paid, I can only say it's fair and generous. It's paid every week. It's like being a kid again, that you get weekly paid. It's fantastic. Just it's in another kind of amounts, but it's something for everyone. And if you just have the focus on this in the middle, team commission, because that's a residual income. That's something coming every month, every week, every hour. And even also you're going to be paid for somebody who's going to build business under you. Maybe you're having some effective people working together with you. Maybe you're having a good sponsor, a good upline that's building in your team. And in team commission, you're going to have the same income, even if you don't know these people or never been into that country. So you're not going to pressure somebody to do this. We are looking for positive people who is open for making something else that they are doing today. Or you can just think like you are going to be the flight assistants. Is that the right word? The flight assistants who's going through the plane asking for coffee, tea. They are not going to force you to drink coffee. They're not going to look at you and say, whoa, Ice, you look tired today. I think it's a good idea that you take a coffee or maybe 2 coffee. Like you, they are not going to force you to have coffee or tea. They're just going to offer through the plane who's ready, and you're going to do the same, talking to all the people you know. Because I know all the people you know, they are built from cells. And these cells are producing less and less redox every day. So they are going to be challenged. If not now, then in the future. So help them. And you're going to be the flight assistants there, just to tell around with all the people you know. And you can start instead of asking for coffee and tea, you can see I'm working with a team of global entrepreneurs who are on a mission to create as many thousandaires as possible the next 6 to 12 months. Are you open for looking at this? And they can say yes or no. And you can send them a video, a short recording of a presentation or your favorite site or some testimonial that they want to have a look at. You're not going to be an expert. You're just going to share this. And you're going to find out how your people is going to react. And Adam, no. Eve, no. Jack, yeah, I'm interested in the product. Jill, maybe later. And she's interested in earning some extra money. You talk with Ron, might know somebody, but I'm not that interested. Harry said directly no. Bob is interested in earning extra money. John said no. Kate, she was interested in the product. So now we have talked with 10 people. But you found out, actually, 2 of them is going to be customer, and 2 of them is going to be associate. Maybe by only talking with 10 people. Maybe you're going to talk with 20 people or 30 people or 100 people. It's up to you. I talked with 300 people the first month I was in this business because I made it full-time directly. Then I had to talk with a lot of people. Otherwise, I didn't have an income next time at the first of the month. So I talked with a lot of people and I had to share. It's only sharing. And that's actually what we are paid for. The bus driver is paid for driving a bus, and the teacher is having money because they are teaching our children. We are having money because we are talking with people. And the more people you're going to talk to, the more you're going to earn. So it's actually sorting between no and yes and positive and negative people who's going to be customers and associate. But you can only sort if you open your mouth and talk with people. So by having 2 people already talking with 10, maybe too positive to think like that. Maybe also the first 2 people you're going to talk with could be positive. But let us focus on these 2 people, because in ASEA, you cannot build 50 legs. You build 2 legs. You build a left and a right leg. So you can see if you find 2, A, like Anna, B, like Bruno, in the first month, or the first week, the first 2 weeks, or whatever. When you have 2, you have qualified for extra income. So everybody can enroll to associate if they want. So, and you can find out this example is made on that everybody's find 2. So, and they're going to use product for their only personal use. So you can say that our next product is to help A and to find 2 associates. And as soon as she finds 2 associates, she's also earning money. You get money directly by finding the first customer or finding the first associate. But as soon as you find the first two associate that you have one in left, one in right, then you start your residual income of earning of all cases sent out in all your business in these two sites. So if you think like finding two, because you cannot build more than 2 people, then it would be 64 people after 5 levels. But of course, that's going to grow. I found out that I started people here in Denmark, and now I have a business in 22 countries. So people who know people all over the world, and they can offer them some fantastic product. And if they're not satisfied, they can get their money back. And we can find somebody else who is having their health in focus. But that's going to grow anyway. But if we only focus until 16, that means in this quarter, then you have 32 in your 4th level. And that's enough to be 1,000 there. To have £1,000 every week, every month in residual. So that's going to take some time. But it's not going to take as long as it's going to take $250,000 in assets in your bank account. So you make the decision how far that's going to go. Starting people every day. So please just ask us. We're going to help you to find the right people for you. But of course, the reality is somebody's not going to enroll too. They're going to sit back after talking with their neighbor and their sister, and they said, that's only salt water. Okay. And then they're giving up. Or maybe somebody else saying, is that this new pyramid scheme or something? And then they sit down and giving up and think, okay, maybe my negative neighbor is right. So somebody will never enroll 2, and some will enroll more than 2. And some is going to have 2 cases of ASEA or much more sent at home to themselves and skincare kit and gel. And somebody will have less than 200 sent home in PV or products. So some will quit, some will succeed. And you decide. It's like in the real world. It's like you're going to find out who's going to be there, who want to stay here, who's going to look for the rest of their life here, to find out some solution for their health or find some solution for their wealth. But it's not by doing it a short time and then stopping, doing it 1 month and then giving up. You can do ASEA part-time. You can do ASEA full-time. And you can do ASEA big time. But you cannot do ASEA sometime. You're going to talk with people. Instead of talking about a boring soccer game or a TV series, you're going to talk about a breakthrough. So if you can find 2 people who wants to become 1,000 there and enjoy better cellular health, we can see like this is only the beginning, because we have serious income. To be 1,000 there means to have more than $1,000 in residual income. And that's what we call a Director 700 in ASEA. That's a position where it's sent 7 cases of ASEA or equal products out in your left side and 7 cases of ASEA in your right side. So that means both sides, it's sent products out every week. And that's by building up. It's going to take time, but it's not going to take as long as $250,000 in your bank account. So actually, by building this, like I told you, only to 16, that's enough to have 1,000 extra. But maybe you think about that some in your team are thinking, wow, I also want to be 1,000 there. Please teach me how I can get there to that level and having these extra money in residual. If you build 1,000 there in your left side and build 1,000 there in your right side, then you're going to be a gold. So that means help other people to achieve what they want, and you can automatically have everything you want. An average residual income for a gold is around $7,000 per month. So often there, people latest there take their job away and think it's better to have a residual income than having a boss to make all the decisions in my life. And that's by helping 2 people in your team to earn 1,000 extra residual per month. What to go to next level? If you think like, I'm going to build 3,000 over time in 2025 in my left and doing the same in my right team. So you can have help for that. Come to training, learn other people how to do it. And of course, by doing that, you're going to be in a minimum as a platinum. And that means $10,000 in residual income of helping other people to have a higher residual income. So be your own boss, take your own decision, do it in the tempo you want. You can do it quickly, you can do it fast, you can do it slowly, or you can do it and never do it. It's up to you. It's about planning, putting down a plan, putting down a goal. There's a lot of things to help you here. You can have a lot of free products. You can have a lot of free vacations. Me and Annemette have been all over the world in these 9 years. And that is vacation that we got from ASEA and being there together with a lot of other people from ASEA around the world. And that's not only for diamonds and golds and all this, and that's very much for new people. We have just been the last in Crete a few months ago, and actually more than 50% of the people being there have been ASEA for less than 1 year. So we have been in Bahamas, South Africa, we have been on cruise in Miami, Texas, Cancun, everywhere around places I never thought was possible. And we were having that because we shared this with a lot of people. And at the end of the day, it was helping a lot of people to get a better health. So getting started, what are you going to do? Just the last choice or the last text here, it's to make an important choice. So you're not just going to put this away in your head and thinking, wow, I was hearing something new today, but maybe not something interesting for me. This is interesting for a lot of people. So even if you think, no, thank you, that's not something for me, I'm not going to do something in my body before, I'm going to have problems. Maybe at that time I'm going to come back, and that's also totally okay. But maybe you know somebody who's very much going up in their health, or is going to run this New York Marathon, or that they are in a process that they want to change something in their life, or maybe somebody who wants to fire their boss, somebody who's not satisfied about their life. So please send them to the one who have invited you today. That could also be that you think about being a customer. I'm not much into this with the business. I don't think it's the right for me, and all this that some people are thinking from the start. You're going to see how normal it is to share this. It could be enough just to be a customer and just enjoy the better cellular health. That's totally okay. It could also be that you already think about, I'm going to be an associate. Exactly like Ace or like Hendrik or like Dr. Sonny, to come around the world and share this with others and being paid in hugs. Then be an associate, start your own business. Even if you thought about that you are never going to start your own business. I didn't know that I was going to have my own business 10 years ago. And I was quite sure that I was never going to have a business, because I looked at my family, how hard work it was to have your own business, and how much you actually had to gamble also to have your own business. So I was not ready for having my own business. I thought I could have $1 million debt for the rest of my life. But to start here, I paid a one-time fee for $40 or 38 pounds 9 years ago. Then I got my homepages, 3 of them, a direct shop, homepage in 21 different languages that people could go and buy, and that I could build business with some also thinking, wow, I'm also going to share this with others. Easy way to build a business. And I can only admit it was the best investment of my life. Maybe you're thinking the same. You're going to plug into a system where you're going to have all the training, where a lot of people who's interested in your success. So we're going to support you all the way. And we were taught how to do it by the best guy, and that's Verdus Norton. So Verdus was the first one to drink Azea. He drank Azea for 2 months as the only one in the world. Everybody else was skeptic. Even his son, Tyler, who's in charge of the company today as the chairman and the founder, he was also skeptic. So if you're going to meet skeptic people, it's totally natural. But Verdus didn't have to do this. He was already retired when he was 57 years old, because being as a VP at Kraft Food, he had earned money enough for him, himself, his children, and his grandchildren already at that time. So I know Verdus, and he's very proud that he at that time had built up a fortune of legacy for his family, but saying no to the medicine industry and working together with this product around the world, he have left a legacy for everyone around in all these countries. So right now, we are at the start of something big with a great purpose. And right now is the moment that we start to begin and influence the future. Maybe you want to be a part of this. Maybe you think it could be a good idea to do something else that you're doing today. Maybe you also want to be paid in hugs and goosebumps and making a change for other people instead of only talking about making a change for other people. Then you are the right guy or girl in this business. Please invite a lot of people until Wednesday, so we can have more people in the UK and around the world to know about this. And also, please get signed up in the team of Dr. Sonny. You're going to have help of this, and we're going to have a lot of things happening in London, UK, around there in this 25. So I hope this was interesting for you. Thank you so much for your time. I hope it gave a little sense.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Henrik. So today's inspiring session, as we step into the theme for 2025, freedom to do what you love. This year is about embracing the opportunities to align your passion with your purpose, unlocking the potential to live a life of fulfillment, balance, and success. And as we gather here today, let's reflect on the privilege and responsibility we have to shape our
And
future.
bro, what is for TNT? Serious. Both one.
Yes, thank you, Octavia. So whether it's pursuing a dream career and building meaningful relationships or prioritizing health and wellness, 2025 offers the perfect canvas to design the life you have always envisioned. And we are here to empower you with the insights, tools, and a supportive community to take those bold steps forward. Together, we'll explore how you can break free from the limitations, aligning all the goals with your values and create truly a lovable life. Let's make this 2025 the year of freedom, freedom to do what you love, freedom to do what you have passion about, and with a purpose. So thank you guys for being such an attentive audience today. My first question for today will be, what stood out to you the most from today's session? Like, how do you plan to use the information you've gained today to enhance your life or to help others? Which one would like to go first, or shall I pick it? Andrew, would you like to go first?
Okay, there's lots of information and very, very good points and stuff in terms of business and the ease of use of, getting into. Henrik did explain it so well. The presentation was very good in terms of the ICEA products on so many different areas of it. One of the good takeaways that I took away from this is the more or less the testimonials of what the product can do and what it has done. Not that it's being tested. Everything is more or less been done. The products have been tested, the infrastructure for this product to roll it out is all there. Basically, as Hendrik said, it's a bit like a stewardess on the plane, you know, coffee, tea, what would you like? So all the products are there. The powders and the new products that's being rolled out as well, which is going to be very beneficial to a lot of people, especially here in the UK, who's having problems in terms of sleep, in terms of, you know, just lots of stress and, you know, mind and mood situation that a lot of us are facing as a result of, as things are dictating at the moment financially. So it is a good area to get into in terms of business, because, you know, everybody wants some type of residual income. So this is a good way forward, and that was one of the good things I took away from this presentation this morning. So thank you, Henrik. Yes.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Judith, would you like to comment?
Own comment. And
Yes, Dr. Sheet, please.
good morning to you all. Good morning. I'm here in Liberia right now, in Monrovia. I was listening to the presentation and also taking some notes. The presenter is talking about, are you guys hearing me?
Yes, we are perfectly.
Yes, thank you. The presentation, oh, what am I doing? The presentation was interesting. And the presenter is talking about talking with people, which is very important to promote this business, especially the supply of the products that he talked about, the ASEA products, the supplements, you know, that you can drink and get energy. But the way, like, let's say the way I'm here right now, I want to promote these supplements. I want to promote ASEA products. I will just go talk to people, and they will ask me, what can you prove? Where is the, you know, in pharmacy, when we are doing marketing, we go out with samples. We go out with samples to show to people, to the hospitals or the pharmacists or whatever, explain to them, this is what we're selling. They, when they want it, they put in for bulk supply, you know. So if, let's say HPI has, are you hearing me? Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear
Yeah,
you
go ahead. We
perfectly.
hear you.
Yes. Let's say HPI is ready to promote these products in Monrovia, in Liberia. How can we start that? We have to give presentation to people, as he's saying. We have to talk to people. We have to call, let's say, a conference, a meeting of people to HPI headquarters to talk to them with showing samples and explaining about these things to the people. And also, if we can show the video to them, we show to them. Then they will have that interest to say, yes, we will buy this product. And we put in a large supply for HPI in Liberia. Then we're promoting the business. You know, I said this before, and I'm saying it again, like my time should have been utilized here to promote if I have some samples with me. But it is not there. And I don't know, we are trying our best. I know the CEO of HPI is on the call, and I even suggested that we should send the presentation recording to the CEO, Mr. Kell, and so that when we are promoting, talking to people, of calling conference to talk to people, we'll be able to convince them in the best way possible. This is Africa, and I'm sure those products can move here, especially those small sachets where you can take and put it in the drinking water and drink it every morning. If people start using those things, they will like it. You sell it $1, $2, they will buy it. You know, they can afford it, just like how they can buy their soft drinks. So that's my own comment, and I'm sure Dr.
There's a huge opportunity with Africa in the future, and I would love very much to come to Liberia also with this, and come to Monrovia. I've heard it's a nice place, and but the best thing I know, it's also two guys from Sonny's team in Philadelphia. I think they are also from Liberia and wants to come there, and what we can do to have it open, because I've been part of open new markets also with ASEA. And what I can recommend, focus on people from Liberia living in open markets. That means people from Liberia living in Germany, UK, Sweden, Taiwan, all these countries that we already have opened. So the more products they can see and ASEA is sent to people from Liberia, the easier it is to open a country. Because instead of only having 2, 3, 5 people from Liberia, when ASEA know that now it's more than 50 people around in open markets already drinking ASEA and know about the benefits and have shared it with other people in the UK, and then they are very much ready to open, because then it's 50 people going directly to Liberia and having it shared the first day. So when we're going to make the grand opening in Monrovia, when we're opening there and having the founder there to clip the wire to have it open as a market, at that time, we're going to have a lot of people there. So people have already testimonials. So you're right, sharing some stories, some presentation out in the chat. I shared my favorite presentation, discoverasea.net. I even have this presentation or this site in my business card, even as I'm Danish. I have this presentation always in my business card and giving people to say, come, it's no login, nothing else. The only thing you can do in that site is press play. And then you have 30, 40 minutes of presentation with a testimonial always. And when people cannot make a decision, if they're not interested in ASEA after looking at that presentation, I know they are not interested. So I really think it's such a fantastic presentation by one of the best presenters in the world, Alan Noble. He's coming from Ireland, but making a fantastic presentation every week, new, fresh presentation there, and always with a testimonial. So you don't have to be an expert. I share this presentation with everybody in English. And also I have the other presentation that I wrote out there in the chat. That's about testimonials. So if people want to hear about testimonials, they can write realredoxresults.com, and you have a login or a password called Redox. And then you have more than 150 testimonials. There is so many testimonials that you actually can sort between what you want to hear. Oh, you have some background noise, Doctor.
The dialogue, just.
Yeah, of course, and then people can go and have a look. They can share this from the site. But also, if you want to hear testimonials with 150 testimonials, and now made like you can sort. So if you only want to hear about headache, then it's only, you can write in the left side that you only want to hear about headache, or you only want to hear about back pain or mental things. So we cannot search directly on disease because we are a food supplement. So
Actually, Doc, I understand what you are saying. What my point of view is, if I get one bottle of ASEA as a sample and one case of few sachets of the nutritional product, and giving my presentation or talking to people about it, they will physically see what I'm talking about instead of just giving them video on talk. That's what I'm saying, right? Like the way I'm here, I want to talk to people. How can I talk to people with the product in my hand? In my hands. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. We're not going to say we have bulk of it to give it right away, but the product on hand can help you to convince people. Here is a bottle of ASEA. I've used it for so time. And this is what it can do. Like I was talking to someone yesterday, my contractor here, about this product. He said, "Where is it?" I said, "I will try to get it." Like the sachets, I get 1 or 2 cases, those small cases that you were showing of those drinking energy drinks. And I take one out and give it to the person, or in the presentation, talking to someone, I say, "Just drink this, you know, it's good." Once I get people understanding what I'm talking physically, then we say, okay, let's place in an order of, let's say, $1,000 product and see how it will go. $500 product, how it will go. That's the type of talk I like to talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think you're the right guy for this, Rashid, and I'm gonna show you some tricks how I actually can show people in 1 minute that this is the truth. And people who have met me in the UK at that time, I'm gonna come to UK in about 1 month's time. But I can show people in 1 minute what this is doing, and that's taking the gel and putting it on nerves. It could be right here. It could also in the back, in the higher point of the spinner. It could also be solar plexus and under the feet. And if you put the Renew 28 there, it's going to happen like this. So I make tests with people how much power they have like this, and how far they can get their arms back, and balance on one leg. I first test that on people, then I take a little gel, put it here, and then we make the same test 1 minute later. And you're going to be shocked what this is happening with people. Just to show with because the body recognizes this molecule directly. So putting it on nerves, it's coming around all the body directly. So I can really show with the gel, and also telling people this is not the most important product. It's for sure our flagship is the bottles, but it also somebody think it seems to be too good to be true. So therefore, just to show people with their own eyes and with their own body what can happen in only 1 minute time, that's the gel. So I'm gonna show you all how we can do that when I come to London.
Thank you.
I can see Faithful Charity
Yes,
Purity
please.
have raised
Yes,
their hand.
Faith, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning, all, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, I've listened and I've come to some of the presentations. I'm quite happy about what I'm hearing and what I'm, and having met Dr. Sonny. It's just like what Mr. Rashid was saying. I don't know, it says Rashid Senior, SR. If I'm mistaken, he can correct me. It's a lot easier for you to have the product when you're talking to people about it. Because people they can hear about testimonies of others, but they really want to see what it does for them. And so if you have like this small sachets that can be given to us, maybe as associates or as people that are talking to people, we are going to use it ourselves. And we're going to say to people, this little one, use, and see what happens in your own body. Not talking about somebody. Yes, we know about other people's testimonies, but people are really coming about themselves. So if I'm mistaken, maybe Rashid can correct me. Thank you very much.
That's correct. You
are right. You are right. That's exactly I'm talking about. We are not talking about large quantity, but we're talking about sample quantity. As pharmacists, I go out to promote a product, I have to convince the user somehow, not giving it, but see it in my hand and talk more about it and learn, and if I have the sample, I give 1 or 2 samples, and move on. And Liberia, Monrovia, Liberia is a large market for this product. I'm still saying it. My colleagues will testify it. If we introduce that product here in Liberia in the next 1 year, you will see how the market will go for this product. ASEA and the supplement energy drink.
I would love to come there and share it with
For
everybody.
sure,
Therefore,
sure. We will bring you. Don't worry. If you once you can pay, because we don't have the money now to pay your ticket to come to Liberia. So once you can pay your flight ticket and we make an arrangement, we'll come. We can lodge you, not in a hotel, but a nice place that you feel comfortable. You know.
wow.
Yeah,
I would love to.
HPI
I
is
would-
making that
I-
arrangement for lodging people like you or Dr. Sonny. You know.
Yes, we are gonna do that. And of course, that's what we are doing. That's what I did the last 9 years, also travel around to help people to build their business and to get this product shared with their family, their loved ones, and how to make business. Because it's a lot of the one who made it very good in this company and earning a lot of money is actually people who were struggling with something in their health for many years. So what I can see after 15 years, it's not the cold business type guys who's going to the top. It's more than patients having problems with their health going to the top in this fantastic company. So, but you're right. We're gonna have samples to people,
Yeah,
so we can share it with others. And therefore, also when you're
sorry.
starting,
Can you
Who's-
just wind
who's there?
up the glass for me for a few seconds?
Okay,
Henry, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello, Henry.
You're
Oh,
having very bad
wonderful.
connection.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm traveling. That's why I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm traveling. Yeah. Can you just say wind up? Can you hear me better now?
A little better, yeah?
Is the connection better?
Yes.
Right. What I was going to say about the sample, yes. Those who are looking for sample, when you're starting a business, you don't give away samples. Those who are really ready to do a business, they go to the market, China or anywhere they are, they buy the product and display on their shops. It's up to the customer to come and taste it. We've already given you the assurances that if you're not happy with the product, according to the company policy, you get your money back within 30 days. So there's no point sitting on the fence looking for a sample. How many samples are you going to give away? It doesn't happen in businesses. Those who are really ready to go with the business, you sign up, you get the product. And in fact, there are some samples for those who already registered, who already signed up, right? I bought 25 gels, right? 25 of them 2 weeks ago, which I give out to people. But I had invested my own money to actually get the business going. So let us not sit on the fence. This is not an insult to any of you. If you really want to do business, you don't go to the marketplace. You're asking the shopkeeper, give me some sample. Let me go and show it to customers. How many customers do you want to show it up to? This is my contribution. I hope you're able to hear me. So if I'm going to listening to all the other conversation that is actually taking place, and I'm here to do. Business people don't look for all the demonstrable examples or samples. They get on with it, they market their product. And that's exactly what we're doing here.
Yes, that's right. That's what I was about to say. Hello, everybody. My name is Elizabeth, and Dr. Mr. Henrik has already said that if we are interested, we can buy the gel. We can start with taking the gel to whoever we want to show these things to. The gel itself is enough that immediately the gel starts working on us or on them, they will see. So I think it's a matter of us, making a determination that, okay, I'm going in for it. So that's just what I wanted to say. And Mr. Dr. Sonny, I said it all. I think we should just make a decision. I'm going for it or I'm not going for it. Or until I see somebody that has used it, that's when I will do it. So, the decision is up to us, really. The gel is there. We can, if anybody is interested in the business, go and be an associate, and then order the little ones that you want to order, and then that's it. You take it up from there. Thank you.
That's correct. That's correct, Elizabeth. Also that you get some free samples actually for free when you enroll. In the UK, there's special rules. When you only order 1 case of ASEA, you get 6 samples of the gel. The normal gel is in this size, is 90 ml, and you get 10 ml in a. So there is some samples, and of course, this is not a sample of the bottles, our main product.
May I ask a question, please?
Let
May
me-
I ask a question?
Can I come in, Rashid? A little bit?
Yes, go ahead.
We place an order, we register, so we got a package coming. So I want to believe some of those items are there. So hopefully it should be here on the 9th. So I know actually I was going around for people to give their input. So we come let's give it some time, and we got, I mean, several strategies can be, and I saw on the website you can download some slides, and you can even create your own in your own office, create pictures of these. So there are many strategies we can do. So we will get to it.
Great, Joe, because everything you need from materials, or like you want to have slides, we can find everything for you. Everything is produced already, so don't go.
Yeah,
and
we saw them. I saw them. I went to the site. Like I say, I saw them. We're gonna print them out and prepare our own office spaces with them. That's what I'm saying. It's part of our strategy. We're gonna come to discuss.
Great. I sent you a site, and also, did you receive the products already, Joe?
It should be here on the 9th. It should be on the 9th.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
because it's during this Christmas time here. Yeah, I think it's
right. The UPS, I don't know why it took that long. It's taking that long, but they said it'll be on the 9th. Since I'm on, another thing we want to do is we register the HPI community, which is the business we have. So under there, we want as individuals to register also. So maybe we do that after this meeting, because the government ID that we gave was my government ID. So to register myself as an associate, it might be using the same government ID 2 times. So we'll do some, I think I sent you the information. We'll do some modification maybe after this meeting.
That's a good idea. You can just contact me. I'm having 2 other Zooms during the day, but just contact me, Joe. I'm gonna find time for you, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm coming next year in a few minutes.
So,
but,
Mr. Joel, are you in Morovia as well?
I'm in the States right now.
Oh,
Mr. Connor is my partner, and we got a business also in Liberia and here. But we got a lot of members in the States here that we want to make sure that some of them might want to become associates under the organization itself. So the best thing for us, like Henry has the knowledge, that's how we want to empower ourselves too. When you know it very well, you can explain to people, you can better convince them. Like I said, most of us got skeptics, but the science is very, very original. The science is very convincing, and this is what empowers us. So we can come up with a lot of strategies like displays, and in addition to the samples referred to and what we're going to have. So there's the beginning, and I know we got to build up from it. We'll need more of those.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
I
much.
think you can also hear me still. Can you all hear me? I know it's a bit distorted. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to encourage you, all of you guys, is this. If you don't start a journey, you don't understand the topography of that particular journey, right? You start. You don't go to a doctor, he give you a prescription and say, okay, let me go and try first. Or you go to the pharmacy and say, let me go and try first. If it works, then I come and pay you. It doesn't work that way. Our mission is not to convince anyone. Our mission is to put out the information out there, let people make a decision. As you've heard, the CEO of this company was doubting his own father, right? Jesus's family, they were thinking that he was going crazy. They never even believed that he was a prophet. So you just need to convince yourself. And for the presentation, don't do the presentation yourself. You have me, you have Henrik, and you have all the other team who are qualified to do it on your behalf remotely. If we need to go to Liberia, we need to go to Nigeria, if we need, you have people with you who will buy their own ticket and fly with you. But you need to start. You cannot just keep on saying, okay, yes, give us sample. How many people are you going to show this sample to? Give us this. Don't give yourself excuse to be excused. Get on with it. If you want to do it, let's get it done. If you don't, you keep on listening to the meeting week in, week out. That's not going to prove you. It's not going to prove anything. It's not going to provide you with anything. If some people sample this product, some of them could take a month, 2 months, 3 months. So are you going to wait until they give you a verdict? Are you going to wait until somebody is taking paracetamol? You say, oh yeah, it worked for 50 people. It doesn't work for the other 50 people. In the medical field, nothing works 100%. We all know that, right? So let us not start looking for sign when Jesus said the sign of Jonah is more than enough for you to see. The presentation and all the case study that we've demonstrated, including ourselves, representing ourselves, these are more than enough for you to be convinced within yourself. We're not here to convince you. We're here to provide the information and opportunities. And this is my submission to you, right?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Dr. Sunny. That's good.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunny. Thank you so much, Henrik.
Yeah.
Okay, we can have just one more last comment for the day. And my question will be like, what is that one small step that you can take today to start your journey towards better health and longevity?
Can I say something?
Yeah, yes, please. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm very exciting today because it's a lot of debate about the business, a lot of debate about how can we work. And that's mean people exciting about it. I have been with ASEA 4 years. I met Dr. Sunny last year. We went to Hungary and then we start business from there. And how I feel when I go to convention. I clapping people go on the stage, they receiving award, but I clapping for people, they're helping thousands of people around the world. And I'm a charity person. I work for a charity organization for 30 years. I'm helping people every single day. But this product is also helping my member. She got on her own, she got very disease. People helping people is a good stuff. It's a good for your heart, it's good for your mental, good for your money. I think try this and let us know. Sample is good, but sometimes you take a longer time to have a effect. So we don't want, Henrik and me, we discuss all the time, we don't want the people just using 1 day or 2 days and 3 days. Oh, it doesn't work. Sometimes doesn't have a miracle like that, but miracle will come when you use longer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judith. Thank you so much, Henrik. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunny, for today's session. So we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming session, which is next Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time.